this is actually the second time of filming this. We had it crash before, and I just actually want to take this time and just say the Demiurge Studios, the guys that have made this game, have not only impressed me with their previous work, like this is the first game from Demiurge that they've actually done themselves. Like they had a hand in Borderlands and Mass Effect and BioShock and Titan Quest, and there are tons of other games. However, they've actually managed to impress me because of something else. The game crashed, and it crashed due to the update weirding out on me. And I'm not really sure how this happened. I mentioned it on my Twitter, and one of the guys from Demiurge actually replied within about 5 seconds of my tweet going out. And I didn't hashtag it at all. He scraped Twitter for Shoot Many Robots and found me mentioning it. And he was instantly like, tell us what happened and we will fix it. And so I did. And they're like, excellent, we're fixing it. And like that blew my mind to have a response that quickly.
Support.
Yeah. So I mean, in the last 20 minutes that we did for the video before it crashed, we were mentioning things like how long we would be playing the game based on support after launch. And if that's anything to go by...
If that's any kind of indication, you got a winner on your hands here.
That speaks volumes to me. So the guys at Demiurge, and especially the guys from Twitter as well, I'm not sure what his name was, one sec, I will actually check. Josh, he's at the Red Hoon. There you go. So Josh, he managed to like blow my mind with impression. Also, his Twitter profile. His Twitter profile is fantastic because he claims to be a level 55 shit wizard, which that was fantastic. So of course, we are here to shoot many robots, a game which of course does exactly what it says on the tin. It's like the Ron seal of gaming. Yeah. And I am, of course, joined by Fluke and Surge, who I believe if he actually presses shift, he can talk in game and say hello. Surge, speak to us.
What's up?
There you go. Surge demonstrating the in-game voice. The codec's a little bit low, but not too bad. I mean, for in-game voice,
you don't want to interrupt
the standard for in-game voice, in my opinion. That's like the norm codec-wise.
Yeah, pretty much. Keep it low and keep it sensible.
Yep. So, okay, let's... oh, you've already picked a level, apparently.
Oh, I can do that.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
So this is a survival map, I think?
I have no idea. I just picked the next one.
Oh, this is nice and easy then. Let's just not suck.
Let's just shoot many robots.
Okay, so while we're actually defending and... Oh, nuts, missed them. While we're defending... Don't do
yes, I
that. Why blow it on, like, wave 1? Oh. So the game is...
But you're the one... We can go this way, you know. I think we're actually supposed to be... Oh, there's more.
No, we're meant to just survive. We're not meant to go anywhere. Don't blow anything else up, for the love of cheese. The game is more cooperative than it is competitive when you're actually playing. I'm just going to go over and explain a few things. So each person is a different color. The loot that drops, when loot drops for one person, loot will drop for all people, apart from the power-ups, which you just saw Surge pick up there. There's the loot that you see.
There we go.
You can pick up the bag or the item that is color coordinated to the vest that you're wearing. You can't hurt each other. Friendly fire isn't on. The game is fantastic in that regards. It is very cooperative rather than competitive. You're not trying to dick over the other people that you're playing with. However...
as much as you might want to.
At the same time, you'll notice that up underneath the multiplier in the middle of the screen, you'll see there's the star thing on the left and someone's name and a score on the right. This would be because it's telling you the next person on your friends list that has a score higher than you, so you can try and beat their score. Which I think is fantastic, so it's co-op competitive. Like,
yeah.
And the leaderboard...
arcade competitive.
Yeah, the leaderboard is global as well as friends, and it's split into different categories of... Each level has its own scoreboard, and you can sort by friends or global in total, and it's broken down into 1 player, 2 player, and then 3 and 4 player is together in the same leaderboard, because apparently 3 people is the same as 4. So...
maybe it doesn't increase the number of robots after that point. It scales before then.
Maybe. You never know. I'm guessing it scales the amount of robots it's spitting out. It seemed to when me and Surge were messing around while you were AFK getting tea and stuff earlier.
Tea. Nom nom.
So, I'm not actually going to,
tea.
given that this isn't actually a first glance, this is a cheap thrill anyway. I'm not going to act like we haven't already played an hour of this game. So,
yeah,
because
played, and I'm quite happy to play again.
That would be cheating. Like I don't like doing that, and in fact I've not done that yet. I don't think we've ever done one where we've recorded it and it's not actually been cold cast at the time. So
never had to. Yet,
the Steam sales, we recorded the footage before, but then they're sale videos. We're not actually playing anything. We're just mumbling.
Yeah,
so I think those don't really
count. Stuff to do with the days. I think we had a very busy week.
Yeah, and also we had that one that we did that was like 20 minutes long that then broke on us, and we managed to then speed it and get it done in 5 minutes, I think. Which was fantastic. But anyway, like, we've already played about an hour of this game, so Fluke, give me thoughts, impressions.
I like this. It's just about as simple as it gets. Simple side-scrolling platformer, decent cel-shaded graphics, and shooting many robots. Like we said earlier, that's exactly what it says on the tin.
Yep, the Ron seal of gaming. So, if you had to pick something that you disliked after your hour of play so far, what would it be?
The fact I haven't configured some of the controls properly, and I keep pressing W to change weapon, and I don't want to.
Is that the only thing?
Yeah, it's for a fiver. I can't argue. I really can't.
Mine isn't going to be that. Mine's going to be something else. And as soon as I mention it, you're going to mention it as well. Duck, duck.
Disabled it. So
yes,
I've forgotten about that.
I've disabled it as well, but it doesn't detract from the annoyance when it happens. So when you first load this game up, guys, it will pop up a window and it will ask you if you want to play with Duck Duck or not. And you can disable this in the game in the options menu. But Duck Duck will essentially sign you into Facebook so that you can play with your Facebook friends, is that it? Like, it will announce shit to your Facebook channel.
I'm guessing it's going to post stuff
I haven't actually activated it. You can
deactivate
deactivate this so it won't actually pop up, so the next time you load the game, it will just load straight away rather than asking you this irritating window. But the fact that they're...
I know why they've done it and all, but I don't agree with it. I've already paid for the game. I don't mind advertising it. Hell, we're here doing a video about it because we're enjoying playing it. But to force it on people like that isn't
actually
gonna win
mine
you
is just a case of I dislike things like that. Like, gonna get slightly...
Just posting stuff all over my Facebook and things like that.
I'm gonna get slightly off topic here for a sec, but it will come back to it. Don't worry, I'm not going off on a random tangent for no reason. I use Raptor, which you don't, but you've seen and you've heard me talk about Raptor a little bit. It basically enables me to track my gaming and is a gratuitous e-pin for comparing how many hours we've played to other people and what achievements you've collected on all the platforms and whatnot. And it's also a... it can be defined, I guess, as a social media platform to some extent. You can post on walls and add friends and stuff. Yeah, basically it's the guys that were working at Xfire, they went off and did something better. Which is, yeah.
So that happens when something gets commercialized.
Take of that what you will. But the thing about it is that you can, if you link your Twitter and Facebook to Raptor, you can have it post every time you start a game, or you can have it post every 24 hours or every week, I believe. Now, I don't want something messaging my Twitter and Facebook every time I load a game. Because, so take for example Skyrim at the moment. I'm designing that level in the creation kit in Skyrim. Which means I open and close my Skyrim maybe 20 times in 5 minutes. So if I was using something like Dog, or if I had my Raptor set to share that stuff, anyone that was following me on Facebook would be spammed with me playing this game 20 times in 5 minutes.
That's why I don't like when people are... Part of the reason I don't use Facebook. All of these people playing Farmville and stuff in it, my Facebook thing gets spammed.
You can turn those off now, which is thankfully a good thing. But
yeah, but I shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
Frankly, I don't care about that crap stop throwing
it should
at
be
me.
off by default.
And essentially what this tried to do was basically set me up to start doing that. I'm not impressed.
Yeah, it should have been off by default is my thing. Like, you should be able to turn on the option so that I can see requests if people are requesting me to help them.
Make it obvious it's there, but don't try and push it on me or anybody else.
The thing for me is that, like, when it comes to social media, I kick you in the butt all the time saying that, you know, you need to be on social media and stuff, and I try to be on all the social media things I can, and I'll reply as well, like, as quick as I possibly can if anyone pokes me anywhere, be it Steam, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. But the concern for me is that I don't want those people to have to deal with spam from me. Like, I will occasionally, when I'm on a train or a bus, post a few comments in a few in a few minutes when I'm on a train or something, but I never have it set to be annoying to people, like, you know, I've just gained a new level in WoW, I have just unlocked a new achievement in X game, because those things can happen so frequently. Wow, we actually completed that, holy crap.
That's why it's done. It happens so frequently, but it means it's getting their name splashed onto the Google SEO list, ultimately, over and over and over and over and over again. And it's annoying they're trying to use their own customers as marketing tools in such a manner. That's what gripes me. Because I know I'm advertising it, but don't.
Yeah.
Not like
I mean,
that.
we have different opinions on that because, you know, I'm a marketing student, but...
Yeah. But that's my point of view.
I just unlocked the nutsack. And a powdered wig.
The nutsack.
So this is where the humor really comes out in the game, guys. Like, I'm going to quickly demonstrate. This is the, I think it's my first gnoming missile launcher, which fires gnomes that yell things like, I'm free!
I'm going home! Ow.
And the expression on my Woody Harrelson's face is amazing. Now, Surge has some sort of robotic cat launcher.
Fluffy's Revenge.
And there you go, Fluffy's Revenge. But the great thing about these items, if I can actually show them without Surge blowing me up, is the descriptions on them. There you go, my first gnoming missiles. Gordon the Garden Gnome is going on one final adventure. And how it works is the items you saw that dropped in the game, you can go into the store and you can then buy them with the nuts and bolts you pick up. The nuts and bolts are given to everybody, so it doesn't matter who picks them up. It's not going to randomly be discriminatory against who picks them up and who actually gets them. It's shared, so if you pick up a nut, everyone in the group gets a nut. That's great. But you spend those nuts on items in the store, and you get the coupons to unlock those items from playing the levels that are the things that drop that you saw us picking up. And you get things like this, and they have fantastic, fantastic descriptions. The Atlantean Special, Death from the Future, a glorious future where death comes to the bottom of cereal boxes.
Cereal boxes. Yeah.
The My Little Piggy, your little piggy, makes toast of evil toasters, like I make bad haiku.
That's awesome.
There we go. Powdered wig, no lie. Washington cut the cherry tree so it would fall on a robot. And this is the humor that goes throughout the entire game. The customization that you've got in the game is mind-blowing. It's brilliant. Also, what the hell? I unlocked a jetpack.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The nutsack.
Oh,
Preferred equipment of daring speedrunners. Get it? Equipment. As in genitalia. The game is terrible. And there are more than a few things to unlock in each category. There are, look at this, I'm scrolling down. It seems that 50 is the highest level. And there is a ton of stuff to unlock and buy.
Cost is getting quite silly and all.
Yeah, it is. Like 581,000 nuts for level 50 stuff. And let's go. Yes, there's Surge wearing the fruit fluker. Humping him in the eye.
Yeah.
Take it, Surge. Take it, you filthy bitch. Let's go ahead and do another level while we keep talking.
Yeah, get it fired up.
How about the foundry? This is the one we crashed on.
Oh.
So this is the one we crashed on, as I just said. I'm not sure why, really. I mean, I died, an update finished, and I crashed. all at the
I
same
think
time.
it was the update.
I do. I think it was the update, but I'm not going to point any fingers.
Steam. No, I think it was something well outside the game as well. To be fair. I think it was Steam not being able to see the game running. Fraps it, taking control to watch it.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It could have been anything, to be fair. So, but anyway, we mentioned at the beginning of this video, we mentioned in the last one that we were doing, the longevity of the game and the enjoyment, and wondering whether or not they were going to support it after launch.
Yeah,
and
how much content we see after launch.
I really have to. I'm not going on that thing. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, I remember.
Ow! Your pants!
My pants! I got my pants.
And given that the game is based around customization, I'm going to guess that it's really easy to update. You create new art pieces, give them stats, put them in game. Now you can do tons of updates for this thing, or just little things like, you know, pants here, bags here, helmets here, guns here. And it's fantastic, and you can keep the fan base for this game happy for months. And we mentioned that we would much rather pay a small amount for the game, say £5–10, and then... oh crap, I fell. Are we going down or up?
Well, I managed to get... there's nothing up really other than platforms that are just above you.
Let's like go this way.
We're leveled up. Hey.
I think Surge is below us. But we would much rather pay a small amount for the game and then pay, say, £30 for DLC
for a fiver and all.
Then pay £30–40 for a game, because the DLC will be spread out over time and will increase the longevity of the game while also meaning that we still enjoy
little bits and pieces.
Because, you know...
yeah, lots of feeder rather than a big lump that gets superseded by the next game.
Yeah, £5 here, £5 there is much easier to throw around than £40. Especially for someone like you, Fluke. Like, that's a big difference.
Just what I was going to say.
Yeah.
It's on a limited budget.
We've lost Surge, I think. He's...
we'll meet up with him again in a minute.
in an event. Then you mean in a vent. Hey look, Surge is like not getting items.
Ah, nuts.
Ah, nuts indeed.
Haha.
I love the fact that, right, so just going over the controls briefly, as we haven't actually mentioned this time around. A and D is to move, and is very responsive and smooth and wonderful and brilliant. Using the mouse to aim.
Q is drink your beer to heal you.
Yep. Mouse
like
aims.
True redneck shit.
And Q is the redneck heal. And unfortunately, you actually have a limit to how much you can redneck heal. You see up in the top left, I have the bottle symbol. And I then have a 0 next to it. I think we've met back up with Surge. We have!
Yep.
Hi, Surge.
Up here. And in here. Yeah.
This is where we crashed last time. It was here. I died down here. In fact, I'm gonna die again at this rate. Yeah. I'm gonna die again at this rate. Quick! Fire the gnomes! Go on, my minions! One of the other things I feel we should mention is the right mouse is melee. See, I said it right again in your face. That's the second time. But not only that, you can punch back red bullets, which is fantastic. I'm just gonna have to like wait here. I don't want to die.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm too pretty to die. Punch the robots. Am I
shooting the robots with sniper rifle?
Am I breaking the game if I punch many robots? Or is this a like side point of shooting many robots?
I think you're getting off topic a little there.
Or punching many robots. Maybe it's the sequel. Or it was the alpha version. They were like, punch many robots. Wait, what if instead of punching them, we gave people guns? Well, that wouldn't work. That would be silly. We've called it punch many robots. Ah, but we could rename it to shoot many robots. Might worked.
I can actually see that conversation happening with the marketing department as well. That's the word.
I'm going to have many of those conversations in the... Bugger!
Hello.
I'm going to have many of those conversations in my future. Many, many. It's like, so this is our new fangled Gizmotronic. Why don't we just call it the Gizmo? My god, I love it.
We've already printed the brochures.
What's that? You've developed an ending for this game? No, no, no. Just, why don't we scrap it, use the same ending, and just change the color? People can't actually hear, but Surge is laughing away on Skype. He forgot to push the button in game. I don't like walking on pipes. I feel like Mario. Also, I love my wig. 407 robots ago.
Right.
Is that?
This sniper rifle's brilliant.
You always seem to end up using sniper rifles in any game.
Right.
Whether it's
Sniper
a zombie game,
flamethrowers.
post-apocalyptic dystopian future, 3 rednecks hunting robots.
And there's me with a sniper rifle in every case.
I'm pretty sure the
I
only
don't want to get stomped.
the only game that you don't use a sniper rifle in would be MS Flight.
I'll find a way. Look, I'm there.
You randomly ported to us. We have to use a thing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, where are we going? I don't like this. Ah!
Shoot it. Ow!
Look at all the gnomes! Go, my minions!
Platform.
Woohoo! Oh, I'm gonna run out of gnomes. I ran out of gnomes, but he died. I call this an equal trade.
No,
Oh,
he
fuck,
didn't
he's
die.
back.
Ow, 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 ow! Oh! God damn it, I'm gonna die.
Ow, 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 fire.
Redneck heel.
Ow, 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 why can I not get up? I'm actually going to die.
I know, right?
Oh no. I want to live! Live, damn it! Live! Yes! Victory is ours! And with victory,
Yeah.
I believe, comes the end of the video.
Laser beam victory.
What do we got? Achievement and unlocked. Lower carbon footprints. Surge always looks so happy at the end of the goddamn level, and I'm always in
He always
tears.
killed all the things. I mean, look at the kill totals, and you sat at the side there like, yeah.
It's because of the gun I picked. I
Yeah.
picked a nail gun, essentially, and you and Surge are running around with beam weapons.
I only used it at the end. I forgot all about it. It was like, oh, wait a minute, I've got this.
I
Ka-ching!
just unlocked the shark fin.
I got an ultralight hacksaw.
I got a shark fin. Oh, you finally got the nutsack. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Shoot Many Robots. A game which is built around a really simple concept. Shooting many robots. Not just a few, but many.
But many.
Not just 3 or
good.
4, but hundreds. And it's brilliant. The customization in the game is fantastic. Demiurge
Lots of
Studios
stuff to unlock.
have amazed me. I'm not sure of the total number of things to unlock. It's easily got to be
Lots.
over 100. Easily.
One, too many, lots.
Troll way of counting there.
Yep, lots.
Detritus. 1, 2, 3, many. Many, many, 1. Many, many, 2. So, there you go. We will leave it there from me, Fluke, and Surge. If you pick this up, I hope you have a great time. If you have any questions, queries, or comments, leave them down in the section below. And Fluke, any final words?
No, go buy it for $5. Can't argue.
Yeah, there you go. Or the 4-pack, which is... No, I think it's 7 for...
Is it £7 or
Yeah.
£5 if you
If you get the
£5 if
4-pack,
you and like
yeah.
a few mates chip in, yeah.
Because that's what I did, and it was 20 for 4, so I think it's like 7, 8 for each single copy. Surge, any final words? Hold your button down, idiot. Oh, Surge's button doesn't work, so I'm going to transcribe for him. He said, I'm a terrible person. Why am I even in this video? Nobody even likes me anyway. And he's right. See, even the fruit fluker hates Surge. Look at it,
what I
sodomizing
unlocked?
his eye sockets. So with Fluke merrily shooting, oh, it's Fluke that it's abusing. Okay.
Yeah.
With Surge randomly shooting Fluke and me standing here, shocked. I guess we will leave it there. I'll catch you for the next video. Peace.
In a while.